What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first live stream of 2019. I appreciate everybody coming out and being a part of this. In fact, you guys were more of a part of this than you probably even know. Anybody who is a Patreon supporter, you will probably already know that we unlocked the goal of having a monthly live stream. So this is the very first of those, me following through on that promise, and I've got my lovely girlfriend and co-host here with me today, and she'll probably be at a lot of the streams, hopefully, throughout 2019.
If they want me there.
Yeah, you guys love it when we have a co-host, I know.
It's a little more interesting.
And we're gonna try and get on some other guests in the future too.
Yeah, hopefully. Some of our friends, maybe other YouTubers.
Yeah, maybe bring back Big Daddy Clint. Perhaps maybe he'll drop by.
Hopefully.
But hey, thank you to everybody who's already here and watching. Already got over 100 people watching, it looks like. That's great of you guys to come out and spend your Sunday with us. We appreciate it. I guess we can quickly go ahead and knock out the what do we plan on doing with the streams in the future question. And we've talked about this. We've deliberated back and forth some. I think a lot of what we want to do is perhaps obviously take you guys' suggestions, but rotate off on months kind of what we do. Maybe some months we'll have a theme. A lot of months maybe we'll go over music news and other things that we haven't gotten a chance to chime in on in any way. Take your suggestions perhaps in the chat and see what you guys want us to talk about. If there's a news story that is out there, we obviously have a few that we want to talk about today. There's some streams, some months that we plan on drinking for, and we plan on perhaps bringing in the Jackbox games where you guys in the audience can get involved as well. Johnny, our friend Viral Rack, was kind enough to buy that for us for the Switch, so I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a really interactive game that you guys can actually play with us. So.
And there's multiple games, too.
Right.
You guys probably know, a lot of you are probably familiar with what Jackbox is, and it's really easy. Anybody can do it. You can get on your phone, on your iPad, whatever the hell else Grandma got you for Christmas, right? So, we do plan to stream right now. Let me ask you guys right now, do you think Sunday is a good day to stream? Like, in the afternoon, perhaps the early evening. It might differ, but we want to pick a solid day.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna roll out any other days. Like, if it has to happen on a different day, it might.
Right.
But we want to like kind of have a more consistent monthly schedule, I guess.
Right, like the first Sunday of every month.
Yeah, we decided on Sunday because Saturday and Friday are a little. We never know what we're gonna be doing.
Right.
So
we can't commit to it, basically.
Most people you would think are at home on Sunday.
Everybody's saying yes. It looks like to Sunday, which is great.
Is this a good time? We might do it earlier sometimes.
Yeah, like maybe like 4 p.m. I think we might slide it up for international viewers, 3 to 4 p.m. because I know that translates to earlier times overseas, and we'd love to have everybody involved. I have a lot of people in the UK, I know. Yeah, so we want to make it best for everybody. But everybody's saying Sunday works. That's awesome. Sounds good to me. Next month, I think we should do a drinking stream because we realized it's right before the Super Bowl.
Oh, shit.
So we're going to come on here and do a little tailgating, if you know what I mean. Do a little bit of drinking, and perhaps we'll do like a drunk Q&A / maybe we can play some games too. Maybe we'll get on at like 3 and stream for 2 hours. Yeah. Most of the streams are going to be right around an hour. We want to actually impose real limitations on ourselves. I feel like you
say that every time, I know. And then it ends up being like...
But it's a new year, new me, new resolutions. Okay. I saw a couple of things up here. Thank you, Anthony Anderson. I remember Anthony Anderson from Kangaroo Jack. I remember he was at another stream of ours. I remember that. Okay. Thank you. And of course, guys, Super Chats, we will answer and respond to all Super Chats. It's obviously not required, but we appreciate it. Tips are appreciated. And thank you, Anthony Anderson, for being the first of those. But let me scroll back up in the chat. I saw before we started asking about 7 on Sunday. I saw a couple of things. Oh, they were talking about Jackbox being great. So I think that would be, definitely be cool. Somebody said, will you be doing a decade in list at the end of this year? And the answer is yes, that will happen in early 2020. After I've finished all of my 2019 lists and get all of that out of the way, I will be doing some decade in stuff. Appreciate ya. All right, now before we move on to the next topic, we do have a super chat from Corrupted Reality. A nice Gerard Way picture there, I see, it looks like. Appreciate that. Hey, John, as a fellow My Chemical Romance fan, I'd like to know what you think of Gerard Way's new music. I personally love it. What about you? I really love, and I'm not even just saying this, I really genuinely love all 3 singles that he's dropped. I think Gerard is really in a creative stride right now.
Yeah.
And he's really like, because I'm happy for him. I'm so happy for him because he's got Umbrella Academy going on Netflix.
Yeah,
his comic's been brought to life. And he also put out Getting Down the Germs,
I
Dasher.
really like that one.
Yeah, you were really into Dasher too. That's the one that you said was like really sweet, and it's kind of like holiday themed. And also, Baby, You're a Haunted House. You liked it. You liked all 3 of them. Yeah, we both did. We both really loved all 3 singles. So thank you so much, Corrupted Reality. Appreciate that. Definitely loving all 3.
Okay, I want to address another question from the Quotable Syac, long-time viewer.
Yes.
What happened to your Twitch streams? We're just gonna hide behind this. We're just gonna pretend that.
Okay. You got a job. First of all.
Yeah, okay. I think our last stream was like
October. It was October, I'm pretty sure.
Really? I thought we quit earlier than that. But
I think it was maybe late September.
We kind of fell off being consistent there for a while just because we had a lot of stuff going on, first of all. And yeah, I got a job and there was a lot going on with your channel and just we had so much other stuff to worry about.
Yeah, copyright shit.
Yeah, so yeah.
That's basically it. Hannah got a job and she's basically kind of busy during those times that we were streaming on Mondays.
Yeah. So that wasn't really a good time anymore for us. Also, I mean, Twitch, we actually really liked Twitch. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I think the best thing about Twitch is that we can play music, and one of our favorite things to do on there was to react to your guys' songs that you would send us, and we could like listen to them together with you guys, and it wouldn't be a problem, but we can't really do that on here, sadly. So that was one pro to Twitch. The con to Twitch is getting everyone from here, over there. Yeah. So that's just like never gonna happen.
There's always more viewers
to get
here.
Everyone there. So yeah, I guess now with this Patreon supported
stream. We've definitely got a guaranteed YouTube stream, so maybe we could add in some Twitch in addition to that for other games and stuff.
There's a lot more other stuff we can do on there, but I mean, it was okay.
Yeah,
I think overall, the turnout. We had like a small community over there that was pretty dedicated.
Yeah, shout out to the people who did.
Phoebe,
she was the first name that came to mind for me too.
Yeah, I know Phoebe.
I think she was here. I saw her in the chat earlier.
And a couple other people.
We do have a couple of super chats though, so let's talk about those quickly before we move on to the next topic. I can answer this one with a keychain that was sent to me by a sponsor. Favorite Pink Floyd album? Right here, The Wall.
Mine's Dark Side.
Dark Side is definitely up there. Love.
There's another one up there.
Yes. JC, shout out first of all to that one guy for the Pink Floyd question. Appreciate that. JC1424. How much you want for a Red Sun Rising review? Hit up my Patreon for real. If you really want to request that, I do take requests over there. The $20 a month tier gets you an album review request, or if you just wanted me to talk about a few songs, then you could do the $10 tier. So, sorry to plug my Patreon again, but yeah, there it is. If you really want to, but thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate it.
Moving right along.
Yes. All right. So we definitely do have a few things that we'd like to talk about here, and I think up next we should probably go ahead and, since we got the stream plans out of the way, we should talk about the other thing that we thought about doing on the stream.
Yeah. So this is something that we obviously have wanted to do since we got together, honestly. So for probably 2 years now. we've wanted to open a P.O. box, and you've had one in the past.
I did. I had
for
one
a little while,
when I was a much smaller channel.
Yeah, and you actually got stuff.
I did.
Right?
Yeah.
So we were thinking like we could probably get a lot more stuff. We get a lot of like fan art and drawings that people post and tweet to us. Like I would love to keep that
like
stuff.
A physical
if people
copy.
Could send it to us. We would love to open it on the stream for you guys because I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Even letters and stuff. We love to interact with the people that watch us, so that's something we definitely want to do, and it's been a goal of ours for a long time. We're hopefully going to be able to open one maybe within the next couple of months, hopefully.
Yeah, I would say I think we could do it within the next month.
Yeah, it's tricky because... Yeah, I mean, it's kind of expensive, but...
Yeah, it's pricey.
And then it's like, what size do we get? But
and
I don't know.
I did see something when we were at the UPS store the other day shipping something. I did see that they have it now that you can get like a text alert when you get stuff in and stuff. So we would know when to go check it and everything like that. So maybe we'll open one up at the UPS store that's relatively convenient to us. We can get to it. But we would love to. I don't know what you guys think about a P.O. box, but... It would be awesome if you wanted to share, like I had people send me everything from t-shirts and CDs to fan art to...
Yeah, I've had people send me like vinyl and stuff too.
I even got letters from people.
So yeah, anything like that, I think it would be really cool to like open and react to on stream.
And of course, you could always include a note if you don't want us to like show it on stream or something. And obviously we're not going to reveal anybody's address or anything like that. So don't worry, we aren't going to dox anyone. But yeah, would it be cool if we opened a P.O. box? Would that be something that you guys would like to see in a live stream setting? Like us like actually opening, interacting, and showing off the things. Now, obviously, we're probably going to take a peek in the box before we show it, just in case anybody sends anything like insane or offensive.
Reaction, but...
We'll at least show it. Yes, a P.O. box is good. I'd love to write to you guys. A P.O. box is a good idea. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we probably, hopefully will. It should be something that we're able to do, hopefully, in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated, but we have another question here.
Oh, yeah, from Anthony Anderson. Appreciate you again for the $10 super chat. How does Brad taste in music do it then? He reacts to 200 songs live on YouTube. Well, the thing is that he can do that. You can do that. It's just a copyright issue on your channel. He probably takes the video down afterwards or else leaves it as unlisted, knowing that he's not going to earn anything on that. The risk is that certain songs and certain record labels are more prone to taking down videos than others.
I just don't want to risk it because I've had so much trouble. And like we cannot risk getting a strike or anything serious because that could be game over. It's not worth it.
I had a strike briefly on my account for that worst songs.
It's scary.
For the worst songs of 2018 video, I had a strike on my channel. And that's something I can now officially share. As of midnight last night, that video is fully monetized again for the first time in like a month.
That feels so good.
Feels good. That is something off of my back.
Justice has been served for once.
Yeah, so that, Anthony, I hope that answers... I know that you're not actually Anthony Anderson, but I'm going to call you Anthony.
You literally can do reactions and shit. Yeah. We can play music, but like...
Yeah, is the risk worth it? And
I don't think
in my experience, like all of the streams that I do have up where we've played them, I still have them. They're unlisted or else private, but it's demonetized. Like it says copyrighted content included, everything like that. It's not that I'm trying to make money off of my old live stream replays.
It's more about the risk to the channel, I think, with the strikes, and the more that builds up, the more your bad reputation basically.
Exactly. YouTube and labels in particular will be more likely to come after you. Thank you though, Anthony. Appreciate that. Theo Yardis, thank you for the $5 super chat. Hey y'all, thank you for making my 2018 great. I've loved interacting with y'all more. I don't know if you remember, but I used to be a human. Probably, yes.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up? Hey Theo, appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. We always appreciate you. I remember you from Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. So,
thank you for making our 2018
Yeah,
great.
you're a part of it.
You're one of our most dedicated viewers.
Like there's like probably like 20 people. Like I feel like I don't want to like rip on other like YouTubers, but we were kind of talking about this recently.
We
were kind of saying like there's a lot of people that we know and recognize, and then like the difference between people who maybe cater to one very specific audience is that you kind of get like a fake interaction, like you don't actually know these people.
They more care about you for the stuff you talk about and not really you. So it's nice to see people that like follow us and whatever we do.
Yeah, they care about the connection and we care about them. Yeah. Like it sounds cheesy, but for real, like
it's cool.
We do appreciate
it's a cool
that.
Little friendship.
Like there's viewers that we will legit like talk about. Like if we're talking about something, I'll be like, oh yeah, I saw that they commented.
We know several of you guys' names. Yeah.
So. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Holy shit. Whoa. Am I reading that right? Is that
Dude,
7?
No.
Oh wow. Wow. Hey, well, he wants the album. He wants the album review. He's gonna get it. That's a request.
People are so nice. I'm literally gonna cry.
Thank you, JC.
And it's not even for me. Like, just holy shit.
You got to help me review the album then.
No.
Actually, since you got this in now, I'm going to make this, I can get you into the new Patreon pileup that I'm working on where I do a couple of Patreon requests. So, all right, JC, let me make sure I've got this right. You want the Red Sun Rising latest album, correct? If so, then I'm going to add you to my list. Even though it's not Patreon,
I'm going
to add you to the list. I'm signed into the wrong account, but I'll put it on my sticky note here on the... All right, what we got? Red Sun Rising, correct?
Wow.
Sun Rising, whatever the latest album is. Let me go back to the chat.
Up there.
I assume that's what it was.
Well, you'll figure it out.
Oh, how much for a Red Sun Rising review? So I know it. I know it's whatever their latest album is.
Seriously, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You did not have to do that.
Appreciate you. I will get you into the new Patreon pileup, though. Gotcha.
Another $10.
Thank you, Anthony.
Bro.
No, he doesn't upload them. Just does it live and then leaves them. So that's probably it. He makes revenue from the donation requests, so he's okay with that. You're welcome.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it still does appear on your account though.
Right,
I could really fuck up.
Right, I could do it, and yeah, it's.
And we have done stuff like that before. We used to.
Literally, the last one that we did that I noticed that was on this channel actually has. It's not copyright striked. It's just not. It says includes copyrighted material.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that because I always private the live streams afterwards. I'm not trying to make money off of like people coming and watching ads on the stream. It's more so like I want to make sure my channel's in good standing because this is my livelihood, and I can't have either of my channels in bad standing. But thank you, I appreciate you understanding, and of course we are always willing to do it on Twitch.
Hell yeah! There's a question down here that I noticed.
Okay.
It says, "Hi guys, are you going to review Medicine by Bring Me the Horizon?" From Victor Caesar.
Oh yeah, you can talk about it if you want.
First of all, yeah, you explain.
I haven't heard it. A lot of you guys probably know that I only listen to 2 songs before an album drops. So I heard, what was it, Mantra and Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
I heard those 2. So you can talk about it if you want to.
So you're not going to be reviewing it until the album review, but
right.
No, I'm not. If I was going to, I already would have. But yeah, I don't plan on reviewing it.
What are your thoughts on it? Just if you could sum it up in like a sentence.
I've only heard it like I think 2 or 3 times, but at first I was kind of torn because it is really different. But I think I'm more leaning towards the good side. I kind of like when they mix things up if they do it right, and I think they're good in that sense in the production and just I don't want to give it away for you because he hasn't heard it.
Yeah, I haven't heard
it. And I'm really trying not to spoil it, so I'm not going to go into detail, but if you've heard it, you know what I mean.
Sure. Yeah. Hey, Hello Nerd said, thanks for an amazing 2018. Sorry my broke ass can't afford to donate.
We understand.
Don't worry about it. Thank you for being here.
No, just being here is amazing.
We totally appreciate that. Whether you're super chatting, whether you're just here in the chat. Thank you either way. But we do have another super chat that I want to answer.
Sweet.
Maximo, I love your channel, your passion for music. Thank you.
Wow, thanks. Guys, you guys are so kind, just like doing super chats with, you can ask us a question, like in there, like you might as well.
If you want to.
I mean, I just feel bad when they just give us money.
If you super chat, feel free to ask us anything. But before we get off topic again, I do want to briefly talk about...
What were we talking about?
We talked about the P.O. Box. We already got that nailed down. So let's give a quick shout out to the Con Bravo thing. So
yeah,
I don't.
You explain that. You know more than me about that.
Yeah, it's okay. So right now, I think Crash Thompson, aka the Rock Critic, Rocked, and also Spectrum Pulse and myself are hoping to possibly get a slot at Con Bravo in Canada. It's like, guys know, like a Comic-Con or anything like that.
VidCon type thing.
Yeah, it's like
smaller.
A convention. Yeah, it's a smaller convention, but they started this, they brought me in on it because I'm a part of the Rock Coliseum thing that we do. And we're hoping to maybe bring that to a live setting, and I think that would be very cool. So check the link in the description. There should be a link down there. If you join that Facebook group, their creator, I think one of the founders of Con Bravo, started a poll over there where people could submit names like, oh, who should we bring? Who were some new guests that we should bring and host, which means we wouldn't have to pay to go to the con, obviously, and they would host us and let us do a panel. If you guys can join that group that's linked in the description and then go vote for Rock Coliseum, you can, if you're on a computer, just Control F it and go over there to Rock Coliseum. There should be a poll. I think it was put up like a day ago. There's a lot of names that are thrown into the hat, but we do already have some votes going for us, and obviously they're going to take that into consideration. I will go ahead and grab a link and post it in the chat too, just in case anybody doesn't see it there. It should be in the video description, but let's go ahead and copy this, send it out. Oh, wow, that didn't work. Sorry. Let me just actually click it. There we go. That got it. There we go. So click that link. Go over there if you'd like to see us actually get it. We'll try and record it for anybody who obviously can't be there because it would be a cool live experience, I think,
Would I be there?
You'd be there. I don't like you'd be in the audience.
Oh.
You could film it.
I don't know. I probably won't. Then they're not going to pay for me to go, so I don't want to go.
Well,
I'm broke too, guys. We can't afford that shit.
We'll just see what happens if they actually send us or not.
Either way, it's something that should happen eventually.
Yeah.
One of these years it needs to happen.
Yeah.
It would be cool to get everybody together.
Yeah, I think it would be very cool. Somebody be able to bring us together like that.
Yeah, even if I'm not a part of it.
Unfortunately, Maddie said, Dad will never notice me, SMH. Hi. I noticed you. Do your homework. Go to bed. Okay. You just missed our opinions on the new Bring Me the Horizon single. You can probably rewind. I haven't heard it, but she gave her thoughts on it. Hannah, did you hear or like Muse's latest album?
How much of that have I heard?
Well, we heard 2 songs today in the car, actually. We went outside because it's such a nice day. We went to a garden, and
I know one of the ones.
You heard The Dark Side, Algorithm, and Blockades.
Okay. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I like older Muse's stuff more. And just based on what everyone was saying about the new one, I was like, well, I probably shouldn't listen to it. But I mean, the ones that you've played, I think are fine. There was one we listened to one night a while back that I thought was pretty good.
Okay.
I think
off the new album?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
One that I played on the soundbar?
I think so.
Okay. I think that might have been Algorithm. Yeah, it was Algorithm because I told you it was the Terry Crews music video.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah,
that
was
that
it.
One.
Okay, she likes Algorithm, so there you go.
I saw another person say that the only time they disagreed with one of my opinions was when on our recent video, the way I reacted to Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh, she does not.
I do not hate her. I don't like that song or Call Me Maybe.
Yeah, you don't like Cut to the Feeling.
Well, you just played it a lot.
Yeah,
it's like a little too happy for me. I'm really emo.
I want to cut to the feeling, okay? I don't want the emo. I want to cut to the feeling.
I want to cut to the sad feeling.
I want to cut to the happy.
That's all I feel.
Yeah. So All Time Low are taking a break in 2019.
Yeah, so I included them on my anticipated list for albums this year, but literally the same day that we uploaded that, of course, they're like, we're taking a break
and
this
we'd
year.
already recorded it in advance.
I didn't know. I just assumed since they just signed to a new label that they would make them, crank out some more albums. But I understand. I think they deserve to take a break because they literally have never taken a break, ever. Yeah. Like, they just always put out albums, and the lineup's been the same forever, so I think they deserve to kind of take a step back there. A lot of them are married now.
Right.
I know Alex got married.
Alex said, actually, I was reading up on it a little bit, Alex said that he wants to take a break also, so he can focus on his passion for songwriting for other people. Like, he basically said, anyone who wants to write with me, 2019 is the year to make that happen. Like, in the past, he's written with, like, Patrick Stump and other people. You know, they co-wrote outlines together on Don't Panic, so...
I think I just said, like, a lot of them are married. I think he's the only one that's married, actually, now that I think about it. But I know Zach, doesn't he live in, like, Hawaii or some shit? He's always in Hawaii.
Maybe
and then I don't know what Jack's doing.
Yeah.
And then Ryan,
Jack's Jack.
I think Ryan might be dating someone new. I
can't remember. He was engaged to Cassidy Pope, right?
Oh, yeah, but they broke up.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's with someone new, but I don't remember. I don't really keep up with their personal stuff anymore.
But it was clarified that they weren't pulling out. They do have a festival appearance, so it's not like they're doing nothing.
I mean, I'm not going to roll it out, but I just thought, like, based on the 2 singles they put out already from this past year, I thought, like, okay, maybe they will get inspiration from that and write an album that's more like those.
Sure.
When compared to the last album, I did not think... was very good.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's probably not going to happen.
But they're playing Slam Dunk Festival in the UK this year. Nice. In May. So, we'll have to see.
Sweet.
Talking about Quotable Sonic brought this up. Saying switch out Dear John and SOS. That is winning the vote big time right now. So, that's pretty much set in stone. It's pretty much guaranteed that 7 on Sunday is moving over to ARTV, and right here on Beyond ARTV, where you're watching the stream, the series Dear John is going to be posted here. That's probably going to be like every 2 weeks. It'll still happen on Mondays. That was, I think, a good day to put that out. I think the first episode of Dear John of 2019 will still be on ARTV, just because I want to give one final, like, hey, this is happening, this is moving, this is the switch. And also, I got a really good viewer question that I want to talk about. It's for, like, what do I think is going to happen with music trends in 2019? Like, what do I think is going to be big? Do you think we'll see any big changes? So, I need to film that video. I've already got some notes for it. But yeah, one more Dear John on the main channel, then it moves over to Beyond.
Sweet.
Tool are putting out their album this year, apparently. That should have been
Apparently they're finished with it, at least.
Yeah,
according
to Maynard. According to Maynard.
Who fucking knows anymore?
Yeah, I had them on my anticipated list, I think 2 years in a row, and then I pulled it this year.
Yeah, and then of course, literally the same day. Again, the same day that we filmed that shit. After we filmed it, he says that they're done.
And he's like, haha, we're done. You thought I was doing nothing. I was actually working. And I was like, God, fucking, come on, Maynard. Like, really? You're going to pull this shit on me? But yeah, Tool's album this year. That'll be exciting if that's actually true, because it feels like it's been 10,000 days. That was the name of their last album. Maybe that was the point. Like,
probably.
They're like, haha, we're gonna make a big statement here.
That reminds me. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You can.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to quickly thank the
Phil de Legend.
The Phil de Legend.
Thank you.
That was a mouthful. Thank you
Appreciate
for the super chat. And Anthony Anderson, I know it seems like I'm promoting his channel. Sorry about that, but you guys should collab with Brad. I have. His content is brilliant and had the best worst next to yours. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. I know Brad. Brad and I, at first, really didn't understand each other, but I think it was coming from misconstrued points of view.
You just didn't know each other, so, I mean, how would you?
Right.
Really? But a lot of misunderstandings there.
Yeah, but for a review, sure. I actually invited Brad. We couldn't find a topic that worked at the time, so maybe we'll work it out again in 2019. But we talked about doing an episode of 7 on Sunday together. Maybe we could do a review together. Sure, absolutely. I'm not opposed to doing that. Brad's a good dude. His heart's in the right place. I think he grew up a lot, and I think he also...
And now he kind of understands a little bit more where you were coming from as a bigger content creator, now that he's kind of closer to our level.
Right. His criticisms of me, I think, were also... He kind of was like, whoa, I kind of understand certain things and why you did certain things, or why you might have been irritated and felt a certain way. And, yeah, we just got off on a complete misunderstanding. I had no idea who he was when I initially responded to a comment. I just thought it was a random negative trolling comment. I replied to him, and that set off a chain of events, and we eventually worked it all out. So, yeah, for real. Go subscribe to Brad. Brad's a good dude. Subscribe to Also Rocked, The Rock Critic, Spectrum Pulse, all the homies. Infinity on Hannah, the homie. Her channel is linked down below if you guys have not somehow subscribed to Hannah. I saw that some people did go over and sub to your channel after the
Thanks.
collab that we did yesterday.
Sweet.
So we should talk about that. So we put out our anticipated albums list.
I know, like, I have, like, half the views on mine compared to yours. I'm like, why are you not? And then people were commenting about certain bands that we talked about in my video. Right. I'm like, watch the other videos. There's like, only half of them.
Right, and I thought we made it pretty clear that, you know, we talk about more, and that we talk about more. And they were like, why don't you talk about the 1975?
Yeah, I was like...
I was like, we talked about them.
So... those videos are out. Go check it out. But there are more bands and artists, of course, always that we are hoping to release music or anticipating, but we can't talk about all of them in the video.
Right, so. It was like a 10 thing. Yeah, 10 picks for each.
Gotta cut it off somewhere.
Right. Another one for me was Green Day. I didn't include it because I know it's not confirmed, and not that I wasn't including anything that wasn't confirmed, but, you know, Billy said he's writing new Green Day songs in an Instagram reply. I know that. I'm excited for it. Obviously, don't think that I'm not. It wasn't meant to be a top 10. It was meant to just be 10 that we're excited about.
And I also think we try to, like, mix it up and not talk about the same bands that you'd expect.
Hence why I go from 1975 to Carly Rae to Bad Flower. I tried to keep it a little bit all over the place, mix it up. I'm definitely looking forward to, like, Slipknot, for example, Tool, yes, Carly Rae, yes, the 1975, but also Green Day, the Chili Peppers, Bring Me the Horizon, The Maine.
We got, I know Swimmers are putting out an album soon.
We'll see about that one.
Curious about that one.
I'm curious, sure.
Movements might be putting out their second album.
That would be great.
Turnover possibly could be putting out an album again.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bands. I mean, I just can't even think of them all, but because not all of them are confirmed, but you know, there's a lot of speculation.
Collab with Cal Chuchesta. Again, we already did that once. You guys might not have seen it. Check out my review of the mixtape. Cal's mixtape. Cal is in it. So we have actually officially collabed before.
I wanted to talk about New Year's, because what did you guys do on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day?
Yeah,
Anybody have any cool stories? Because we're going to tell ours.
Yeah, we'll tell ours.
We'll explain ours, but it was a pretty fun, interesting night. But did anybody do anything crazy, interesting? Some people, like, go downtown for fireworks and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear fireworks that night.
I did. You were just too drunk.
We were in a basement.
Yeah, we were in the literal the 70s show set in that 70s show. Blink-182 might put out an album this year. That's right.
That's true.
There's another one.
That's another one.
So our New Year's, we really didn't have any plans until we got invited to something.
Yeah, we have two friends of ours. They're another couple. They invited us to this thing to meet new people.
Yeah, we're getting out of that shell. We really want to, but we're both pretty introverted.
Yeah.
Like, I'll talk to people, no problem, but you got to start the conversation.
A lot of the time. But yeah, we went over to a friend's house, somebody that we had just met that night, and it was actually a lot more crowded than we expected.
Yes.
Like, I guess at first it wasn't, but, like, I think there was around maybe 30 people at some point.
Yeah, the people were coming and going, but, you know, between 20 and 30 the whole time, which was crazy. Yeah. There was a lot of people in this. There was a big basement, big-ass basement.
It was really chill, though. Everyone was pretty nice, and I was so surprised because, especially my music taste, a lot of them, like, knew all the bands that we were talking about, and I'm just so not used to that.
Oh.
Most of the people our age that we meet, like, have no fucking idea what we're talking about when we bring up certain bands or genres even.
Yeah.
And these guys knew almost everything.
Yeah. One of the dudes there, the host of the party, actually, hopefully we'll hang out with him again at some point.
Yeah, totally.
Go to some shows with him. He was talking about grunge because our friends, the other couple, had told us that this dude was into, like, Soundgarden and, like, Chris Cornell stuff, Audioslave, and I was like, well, hell yeah, that's great. Like, you know, stuff like that, grungy. We started talking about grunge, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, obviously Lane Staley, Alice in Chains.
And metal, too.
And, yeah, some of that. He's a little bit more into metal probably than I am. But we started talking about that, and then I was like, well, if you're into grungy shit, I was like, do you know the band, like, Basement? And he was like, oh, hell yeah. And then we started talking about Basement, Citizen, Turnover, Story So Far. You were going crazy.
Everybody, I was like, no fucking way. They actually know.
Yeah, and he was into other cool stuff, too. Everything from, like, AWOL Nation. We went up to the bathroom, and then the hallway leading to the bathroom, there was posters everywhere.
Concert posters,
21
bands.
Pilots, Citizen, Basement, Bring Me the Horizon, like, Between the Buried and Me, like, all kinds of stuff, and it was, like, super cool.
Yeah, me and him were like, dude, like, we have to be friends with this guy.
I was literally out while Hannah was in the bathroom. I'm just in the hallway shining my phone light, like, on all of these bands, and I'm just like, oh, there are others that aren't just on the internet.
Exactly, and we've probably went to several shows that he was at, and we just realized now, so that's actually really cool.
Yeah, so, we were talking about maybe going to the Between the Buried and Me show with him, so.
He was really cool.
That'd be cool.
We got to meet some new people. We were there for several hours.
We were there a long time. We got there at like 8:15 and left at like 1.
Yeah, after 1, I think. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
We just chilled. It
Had
was
a good
pretty
time.
Low key, but
I think I do this thing when I get in a certain social situation where I kind of overcompensate, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not in like a bragging sense, but I just talk more than my mind would think that it would let me, if that makes sense. Like, I talk a lot because I feel like I'm not talking. Mm-hmm. And then at one point, someone was like, I said something about that, and he was like, dude, you've talked more than most of the people here. And I was like, uh-oh.
That's funny.
It also happens when I get drunk, so I get rambly.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hannah, you were gone at the end of that night. She texted me.
Oh, I went up to the bathroom one last time, and I remember, like, looking in the mirror at myself, and I just texted him, we need to go. Like, I can't do this anymore.
And I was like, I don't want to go. I was like, I'm not ready to go. But
well, it was, like, almost 1. We left, like, 30 minutes after that. But...
Yeah, because we had to wait for the lift, which was super expensive.
It was only, like, a 10-minute drive or something.
Yeah, and it was a $40-something lift. Fortunately, we got our friends to chip in.
It's better than drunk driving.
Yeah, of course, we would never, for real, though. That's something that really breaks my heart so often, to see people who do that.
I've already known
people who have lost their lives to
like
that.
10 people that are my age that I either went to college or high school with that were killed in accidents because of
a drunk
driving or else they were the influence of something. Yeah. So
have you ever had a friend that was or somebody that you knew killed by a drunk driver?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I've known someone.
I know like 3 people from my high school, and I know another person that was lived next to me in my dorm in college. So
yeah,
that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But anyways,
let's take a look at the chat for a second before we get into the next topic. Somebody asked Ray, where did that go? I saw it. Oh. Please do a review of Oracular Spectacular by MGMT and Lonerism by Tame Impala. Those both, that sounds great. Maybe at some point. I am reviewing fewer albums, of course, but I like to incorporate things into, like, other stuff, like 7 on Sunday. Like, other things like that, like Ranked, if I could do, like, a top 10 or something, but sure, maybe at some point. I could review them. I'd like to maybe review Lonerism before the new Tame Impala album comes out.
Someone asked if we're going to be reviewing the new Swimmers record.
You probably will, at least.
I might.
Yeah.
I've been kind of stepping away from reviews unless it's something I really like have a lot to say about or something I'm passionate about, because I don't know. I don't even have time anymore to really film that much. So if I have a really strong opinion, I will.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just depends.
You stay busy, between your job.
I literally have no time because it's work. And then I edit for you.
Yeah, and you obviously want time.
Then I want to relax by the end of the day. Like, I can't dedicate a whole day, so.
Right.
All right.
So we got a super chat from Maximo again. Thank you. Would you give feedback to my work? Indie artist here. I really respect your take on music and the state of the industry, so it would mean a lot. I wish we were on Twitch right now. I could take.
We would react.
I'd react to something. I'm trying to think of the best way, because I'm on a social media break right now. I would say tweet it to me, but I wouldn't see it. Maybe go to my channel, and there should be a contact button, and that'll actually go to my email, like my one that I have set up just for like ARTV stuff. So just say that you're Maximo from the stream. I'll try my best. I get a lot. I hate to say that, but I get so many requests from people there, and I just can't hear everything. But put in the subject like Maximo from YouTube or whatever, and I'll try my best to reply and give you some feedback. Appreciate you though.
I noticed someone said, have I listened to the latest Nothing But Thieves EP? Yes, we actually went to see them live not long ago.
We did.
When was that?
That was October.
October.
Yeah, October.
Yeah.
Really good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good shit. We listened to Particles today.
I know, we did.
Yeah. I thought I saw something in there, something else that... Oh, Birthday or Everything Is Fine from All Time Low. Since we talked about them earlier, which one would you pick? Mine, Birthday for me, but I love both.
Yeah, I don't know. I went back and forth. At first it was Everything Is Fine, and then it was Birthday for a while. And I don't know. I honestly love them, like, probably both the same. But I really don't. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know.
It's okay. Okay.
I don't have an answer.
It's fine. Mine is
Everything's
Birthday.
Fine.
There you go. Everything is fine. There you go. And Birthday.
I was just saying. Like,
one on each.
Fine.
Well, whatever. We'll pretend you said everything is fine.
I can't pick.
So someone's been asking me about the Fever 333. That is Jason Butler, formerly of Let Live's new band. And yes, I finally did check them out. And I will probably most likely check out the album. That's out January 18th, I believe. Yeah, I liked Made in America. And there was one other song that I heard. So I'll definitely check it out. You guys probably know I'm limiting myself. If you saw, I hope you didn't miss my announcement video, but if you missed my, like, here's what's happening in my channels in 2019 video, I would recommend going to watch that. I'm only reviewing 104 albums. I know that might sound big or small, depending on who you are, but I'm only reviewing, that's an average of 2 albums per week, so I am cutting back big time, just for my own sanity and mental health. I hope you guys will understand. I'm sure most of you do.
Quotable Sayak asked, do you really think the 1975 will actually release their album in May or even this year? To be honest, I don't.
We talked about that a little bit.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards no.
I think it'll be this year.
I think it'll be by the end of this year, hopefully, but I don't know about May because... I mean...
They delayed the other album so much. It was supposed to be June 1st of last year, right? And it wasn't even Music for Cars.
Right, and then it didn't come out until, like, the end of this year. So, I don't know, because it seems like they're going to be doing some touring. Who fucking knows what they're going to be doing?
Yeah.
But I think hopefully it'll be before the end of the year.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Yeah. Somebody asked if I was going to listen to or review the new Switchfoot album. Honestly, I don't know if I want to burn one of my 104 on Switchfoot at this point, if I'm only reviewing X amount of albums.
It's true.
I've already heard the new Papa Roach album, I'll say that. I heard it at the end of 2018. It leaked way in advance.
Oh,
and I'll probably go ahead and review it just because it's really fucking bad. But I think it'll be a fun one. And I know people are going to give me shit for saying, like, oh, you wasted one of the years on this. I can't not all 104 reviews can be positive,
That's true.
That'd be really boring. I got to review some of the bad stuff, too. So expect a Meghan Trainor review. Oh, God. Yeah. Let's see what else we had that we wanted to talk about with you guys today. Oh, this was an interesting one. So, the vinyl resurgence, right? That's obviously been a thing for the past few years.
Yeah, definitely.
They're also having kind of a cassette come back. You guys probably know how I feel about that. But vinyl come back is always a cool thing. But basically, this article that I read was about, like, how it's not just so much rock. It's also expanding to, like, soundtracks and, like, some rap and everything like that. So why don't we take a look at the list of the biggest selling albums of the year on vinyl?
I already see a ton of Beatles ones.
Yes, lots of Beatles.
Makes sense.
So can you guys guess what the number one best selling was? It was Guardians of the Galaxy Awesome Mix Volume 1. That was the biggest seller of the year on vinyl, next to Thriller.
I'm sorry, I really just don't understand, like, soundtracks on vinyl and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that for a lot of people it's like a collector's
item. I don't know.
But for Awesome Mix, I think I understand it more there because it was actual songs from bands. It wasn't just like a score, film score. But
still.
And then you've got The Greatest Showman at number 12.
Wow.
American Teen by Khalid, which is very surprising to me, number 11 on vinyl. And then you've got Dark Side of the Moon still cracking the top 10 at number 9. Back to Black by Amy Winehouse at number 6. Rumors, Fleetwood Mac at 4.
Dark Side of the Moon. That's awesome.
Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick is at number 20. This is a top 20 list, which is interesting. Damn by Kendrick at 17. Sgt. Pepper's. They said that sold 24,000 copies, almost 25,000 on copies on vinyl this year.
That's awesome.
Nevermind by Nirvana. It's an interesting mix. It's a little bit all over the place because you can go from Queen to Bob Marley to Khalid to Creedence Clearwater to Tony Bennett to Ed Sheeran to Nirvana to Justin Timberlake. What? And Kendrick Lamar and the Beatles and Frank Sinatra. My God.
Man of the Woods is on there?
Yeah,
I saw that shit in the clearance rack.
I did too.
At FYE. It wasn't clearance, but it was like discounted or whatever.
Guess where I saw it? In the clearance rack the other day when I went to the record store. It was there. There was like 3 copies of it on clearance, marked way the fuck down. Hey,
Alex.
Super chat from Alex. Love the I Got It Wrong series. Keep up the great work. Happy New Year. Thanks, Alex.
What's up, Alex? We should FaceTime again soon. How's college? Let me know.
You sounds like you're writing a letter.
I
know. Appreciate it though. Yeah, I Got It Wrong. The next. Okay. Can anybody guess what the next episode of I Got It Wrong is scheduled to be for? I've actually got 2. I'm not sure which one will come first. Oh, Hannah's made her choke. She's getting a little choked up.
I didn't want them to hear.
Get your guesses in now for what it could be. There's 2. If you get either of the bands, I'll go ahead and say it. All right. She knows. Oh, she knows. I don't know how delayed the chat is. I feel like the chat on here is a little bit more delayed than Twitch.
It is.
Nobody gonna be touching Man of the Woods. Yeah.
They weren't. Trust me.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised I was there.
I mean, I briefly flipped by it when I was looking through. 1,000 Suns. No, I already re-reviewed that one. Although I wouldn't mind doing another updated version. No. But Drones is a good guess.
Mania.
Hey, somebody actually got it. Blurry Caracal, Modern Vampires of the City. You got it right. That's the exact album. Yes, Modern Vampires of the City by Vampire Weekend.
You should do one on the story so far, because you did get it wrong.
No, I didn't. I still don't like that album. Hannah's processing things right now. All good? Deep breaths. There we go. Somebody really said Mania. No, please don't take this as a time to request, because I don't take requests for this series. Only I could know which ones I feel I got wrong. But yeah, Modern Vampires of the City by Vampire Weekend will probably be the next one. It's either going to be that or else something else, but it'll be in the next couple of months for sure. So I Got It Wrong, episode 2 soon. Hey, John and Hannah, I'm the one who was behind Best of John's Face. I know I made some mistakes, and that joke was very insensitive. Hope we're on good terms now, and the account was fun for a little. Absolutely.
I remember that. Yeah.
We're good.
No, it's fine.
We're good. Yeah, it's fine. It's, until you brought it up, I hadn't even thought about it probably since then. So, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up over it, We all live and learn. I'd be a fool to say that I'd never made mistakes and things that I regret saying online, so... It's fine. Don't worry about it. I hope you're doing well. John, you will be so proud of me because my sister bought the self-titled Paramore album and my mom got me After Laughter. Yes, I am very proud. That's awesome. Yeah, self-titled has quickly become one of my favorites, and After Laughter, great as well. Let's see. I feel like there was something else before we just go to the chat and close things out. Do you think I should save that for a possible Patreon podcast? I think that's a really good story.
Okay, sure.
Okay, I'll save that one. Yeah, I do have, I'm planning to do this again recurringly throughout 2019, but from time to time I do like a Patreon exclusive podcast where I just sit down, just me, talk about things, and there's a couple of episodes already out, but there's one that I want to do about a pretty fun night that we had. So I might bring you on for that one just to help tell the story. So
really?
Yeah, that would probably be that you can expect that on Patreon. There's no specific tier that you have to pledge at. Anyone who's a patron can get access.
I'm a patron.
You are.
I actually am.
Little as $1 a month for real. Like you would get access to it. But I do want to say a huge thank you. You guys have been incredible. Those of you who have supported on there. Obviously, it was tough for me because I was really down because my video got taken down for a little bit, the worst songs, and you know how hard, like, that's the biggest video of the year for me. I work hard on it, and I really didn't make any money on that. The first couple of days were okay, but after that, like, until last night at midnight, like I said earlier in the stream, the claims, finally, I won all of my claim battles. January 5th was the day that everything fell off, so finally that video is monetized again. But during that time, the Patreon support was unreal. I did not expect that at all. Like, I'm not on that level. Thank you. I really appreciate you. You guys helped out more than you even know. And thank you to everybody who has even put in a super chat today. It means a lot. I'm sure that copyright issues will not be something that evades me in 2019, so it's nice to have that support there. We appreciate you guys. Both of us, obviously. So we talked about also plans for the channel in 2019, what I'm doing, but what about your plans for your channel? What are you planning to do in 2019? Because obviously you've updated some, but
I haven't made like a video on it just because I didn't want to make it like a big thing, because it's not. If you follow me on Twitter, I kind of talked about it, and I posted it on my community tab on YouTube, but I've been like kind of taking a step back just because I do have like a job now, like all day, every day during the week, so I don't really have as much time to like dedicate to videos anymore.
Right. Like, we both work from home, but it keeps us very busy, you know?
Yeah, there's just like so much stuff I have going on, so I'm just going to be making videos that I want to make and when I want to. So like when I'm passionate about them, I will, but it's not going to be something that I can promise every week anymore. And if you've noticed, I really haven't been uploading as much as I normally do, but I'm happy with that, to be honest.
Yeah, you felt happier, you said.
I'm not as stressed because that was just another thing that I had to worry about every week, sometimes twice a week or more. And yeah, it's just nice to kind of do it casually now because I realize I've already peaked. And
Hush.
I'm not going to put the energy out there. I'm not going to waste the energy and time for not, I don't know. It's just not really worth it to me anymore. That sounds really bad, but like...
It's more of like you're saying it's not worth it from your mental strain.
I'm doing it more like for fun now and not out of a place of like, this is work. Like, I just want to do it when I want to. Certain things I've made I was really into and they didn't perform well. So for me, it's not my full-time job, so I don't really need to like slave over those kind of things anymore when it's not necessary. Sure. So I'm just not going to do it anymore. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'll upload when I want. That's all.
Do you want to answer that one? You feel it's up to you. If you
yeah, I'm not going to tell you guys where I work, but I do graphic design, video editing, other creative work, and social media stuff for Instagram for a brand, a company, a website that I will not name.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically it. And I work for him. Like, I edit a lot of his videos. I do a lot of his thumbnails. And that was taking up a lot of my time, especially around year-end season.
Oh, man.
So, like,
that was hard on both of us.
I could only do my own year-end videos, and I couldn't really do anything else in addition to that. So I do apologize, but, I mean, it's just the way it is. It's life. So go subscribe to Brad Taste, because he already passed me in a year. So that's great.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, anyways, Every Open Eye or The Bones of What You Believe by Churches. That's a tough one. I love both of those albums, but you might have just made me short circuit there. I really don't know. I don't know if I could pick one. Wait until ranked. Wait until they have enough albums for me to do a ranked. Then I will actually...
How many albums do they need to do a ranked? Like 5?
5. Yeah. At least 5 albums to do a ranked. Unless it's like some like huge band that broke up and only had 4 albums.
Remember, didn't somebody say you should do a Water Parks ranked?
Yes, and I was
or like... something, or a top 10, or you know what I mean?
Yeah,
there's only 2 albums. Like, I know they have EPs, but
but I don't have enough to choose from for a ranked.
I don't think that's...
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, I'm waiting for another album before top 10. She is the ARTV executive editor. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I don't want it to sound like I don't edit anything, because that's obviously not true. But Hannah does like like transition.
SOS, top 10.
All of the SOS. You do the transitions for top 10s.
Sometimes I edit the top 10.
Yeah,
video.
sometimes the full thing.
Some occasional reviews, but very rarely.
Yeah, I do all pretty much.
If we're traveling, I have to edit them because
my PC's
he
here.
refuses to learn Premiere.
I like Sony Vegas.
No, that's not true. You did edit a few of those
on yours.
Because I made you learn.
No, you didn't. You didn't make me. I
well,
did
you
it.
learned.
I learned. I edited a few on the go when we were at the beach.
It's quicker when I do it. Though.
Yeah, I really struggled. I was really struggling on Premiere, but I edited my 1975 "Give Yourself a Try" track review on Hannah's MacBook. So.
While I was filming mine.
Yeah.
We had to take turns.
That was rough. Yeah, co-editor. Yeah, that's a good term. I'll take co-editor. But yeah, I just couldn't do it without Hannah. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
It was just tough.
With love.
It was tough on us during year-end season.
Yeah, it was busy because around Christmas time and New Year's, you just kind of want to you want it to be a fun season, like you want to relax and like have fun, and then we're like slaving all over these lists, filming, editing, and planning them.
Think of it like this. You're in the kitchen and you're trying to bounce between like 4 different things at once, and like something's on fire over here, aka the copyright claim. You put that out, and then there's one popping up over there on that burner, and you're like,
that's a good analogy.
It really is what it feels like. December sucks. And that's my birthday month and Christmas.
I know, so I was like kind of pissed. I was like, are we ever gonna like actually hang out during this time? Because it was like our favorite time of the year.
Yeah.
And we couldn't, we were just so busy.
Oh, there was a lot. But we finally, I think I stopped on the 23rd. I finally finished everything. All of the videos that you've seen the past few weeks, pre-filmed.
Yeah, but it's also like this GIF, if it'll focus.
There you go. Yeah, that. It's literally the SpongeBob trying to clean, like.
That's what it feels like in December for us.
Yeah. Before we go, if you guys, we got a couple more minutes here. Like we said, we're planning to do hour-long streams for the most part, but we got a few more minutes. If you guys want to get in any other questions, any other super chats, you want to ask us anything, hit us up right now before we peace out. But yeah, keep in mind, guys, once a month. First Sunday of every month. We might do in the future. Actually, we will do in the future giveaways. Yeah, for sure. I've got some album codes that I want to give out, and I've also got vinyl that I want to give away, like physical stuff. I've also got other things, like whether it be like a keychain or whatever else. I got a Kiss keychain here. If you guys notice the shirt that I'm wearing, that was courtesy of officialbandshirts.com. This is technically not sponsored here, but they're sponsoring a couple of upcoming videos. So shouts out to them. I don't get paid from them, but they do send me like free merch and stuff. So
yeah, it's really cool stuff.
Yeah, very cool stuff. Yeah, people are probably like, "What? You don't get paid from them? Why do you do it?"
Well, you're getting the merchandise.
Yeah, I get
for
shirts.
So that's technically paying us.
They send me a few
and
shirts.
they give us extra stuff too.
Yeah, there's always I got like a Beatles keychain here and stuff. Yeah, it's cool. Are you a Tool fan? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
we talked about them earlier in the stream. Yeah, we saw Tool at Boston Calling a couple of years ago.
It's crazy. I can even say that I've seen them live.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Somebody said, "Hey nerds, Maya the Psychic." I get the reference, Gerard Way song, but nerd, I am offended. I'm offended and I'm appalled. Favorite Oasis song, Hannah?
Probably "Live Forever."
Champagne Supernova. I
have a lot of. I could do a top 10 Oasis.
You should. I've been trying to get you to do that.
So should you though.
Maybe I could do that.
Why not?
Are you
Tell him to do it.
Are you Should I do a top 10 Oasis? Are you reviewing the new Pedro the Lion album? Comes out January 18th. I might check out a couple of the singles. I'm gonna be picky this year. I gotta be, because I got 104 that I can do all year. For some albums, I'm just gonna listen to the singles from them, or I might not even get to it. That's just the way it's got to be, unfortunately. But I would like to. Have you returned to Voice Notes by Charlie Puth at all? A few songs. The Kalani feature, Done For Me, I heard the other day. How Long was a great single.
I already did that.
Outside of that, yeah. would you do an underrated Green Day songs video? I already did that. In fact, it's one of the most popular videos on Beyond AR TV. So if you sort by most popular on the channel that you're on now, then you should see that. I've done an underrated, but I could do a part 2, sure, at some point. When will the next stream on YouTube, guys, will be Super Bowl Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday before the kickoff.
During the day, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be February the 3rd. And it'll probably be at 3 or 4 p.m. Obviously, follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
Or we'll probably post on one of the community tabs here to get you guys hyped for that and let you guys know when that's going to be.
But that one should be really fun because we're probably going to get drunk.
Yeah, we're going to drink on that one.
And party.
Yeah. So
with you guys. So maybe we'll play some games.
Yeah.
Do some crazy stuff. Do some giveaways too.
Yeah, definitely some giveaways. We'll probably ask on Twitter or something like leading up to it. What do you guys want to see in this live stream?
Yeah.
What should we talk about?
Totally.
And we'll go by that. Outside of that, guys, I think that's all we got for you. I appreciate everybody who was here today. Everybody coming to hang out with us. Basically, this was just the liftoff stream. You guys unlocked that tier on Patreon, so we'll continue to do these throughout 2019 once a month, and the first Sunday of every month. We'll let you know about the times and if there's anything changing about the day, but we'll try to keep it on Sundays. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Anthony Anderson, JC, thank you for the Red Sun Rising.
Yeah.
If that's, let me make sure that that's out. If it's, yeah, I might be kind of screwing myself here if I say it's going to be included in the next Patreon pile up if the album's not even out. That's a Sirius XM Thread. Yeah, okay, that looks like it was from 2018, so that should be it. So Thread by Red Sun Rising, sure. Well, that'll be in the next Patreon pile up, which will be out by the end of the month. Thank you to everybody who was here. Appreciate you. We'll see you February 3rd for the next live stream. And yeah, Happy New Year. Anything else you want to add?
No.
No? That's all.
I don't think so.
Thanks, guys. Peace out. See you very soon for more outdated 2000s sayings.
Peace out. Girl Scout.
No. Thanks for coming. And for the love of music, if you haven't already, subscribe. That's my new slogan that I'm using. Wow. You like that? For the love of music.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
I've been saying it in videos already. Yep. See you guys soon. Queens of the Stone Age ranked this month. Top 10 Rise Against this month. Top 10's already done, recorded, edited. Queens of the Stone Age. I'm writing it right now. And see you next time. Later, guys.